Hi.
Hey.
We have a secret to tell you.
The camera.
I'm looking at the camera.
Okay.
I was.
So, we're gonna start talking to a camera, and hopefully people on the other side of this camera will like to hear what we have to say.
Yeah. This is pretty uncomfortable.
For both of us, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we love to have a camera out, and we love to have it constantly capturing.
But we like to take pictures of our kids.
Not so much us. So, but there's a reason that we want to do this, and we have kind of had it out for the last week, and it has been like, what, this is like take 100 when it comes to what we're trying to say. We finally decided we just need to sit down and collect what we're saying and say it.
Just get something on and post it, yeah. Just see where it goes.
At this point, we're not coming out to sell anything. We are not gonna ask you to go anywhere or do anything. We want to invite you along on what feels like it's always been a part of our journey, but right now that it's becoming real, a very scary, but exciting journey that we're gonna go on.
So we wanna we're kind of starting at ground zero.
Like really ground zero.
And we want to take the next year or so, or however long, because we really don't even know how long it's going to be. But we want to take the next extended length of time and just kind of document a process that we are
about to go through. And it really, I mean, we want you to be invited along, but it's something that we want to look back on, and we want to be able to see the tension from now to the end and see how much we grow and see the growth that comes from it. And so yeah, we want to tell you what we're going to be doing. Do I think?
No.
I have to? Okay. There was this desire that we started marriage with. We kind of thought that it'd be neat to maybe have 3 of our own and adopt someday. I don't know if it's something that you've ever thought about, but adoption is something that we've always talked about.
From day one.
From day one. And it's something that it's a desire in our hearts that just, I've tried to do everything I can to get rid of it. Really. Like, what did you say?
Yeah.
I mean, in the best of ways. I mean, like, I've made sure that, do I just love babies? Like, if I just love babies, then I don't need to have more babies. And I mean, we actually made a permanent choice after our youngest was born, and kind of did that with the intention of maybe getting to do foster care someday. And we came to learn that our family, being at the size that it is, with only the oldest at 10, almost 11, we cannot get licensed to do long-term foster care to adopt.
Our family's just too big.
And each state has their own level of, like, an at capacity level, and the state that we used to live in, Illinois, had that capacity, and the state that we live in now, in California, has that capacity. And it was something that really took us to a place of just kind of sadness, like, wow, something that we really would have loved to do. We thought it'd be something we'd do maybe when our kids were a handful of years older, but still the oldest would still probably have been maybe 14, 15. But I started to get stirred to talk about it. You've always just kind of been in this place of, I love this, I love our family, I love our kids. We've grown each time.
Yeah. And
so I feel like you've always just honored, like, that desires in you. It's something that we've talked about since day one, and knowing that we can't bring in a sibling set through the state, it's kind of taken us this place of, well, let's just let the desire kind of be back in the hands of the Lord. And it's brought us to where we are today, which is our desire has been awakened, and we are gonna walk down the process to domestically adopt a baby. And that means domestic adoption means a baby in America, like within the States, through a private agency. We have done nothing. We've talked to one referral agency, and I mean, when I say nothing, like, we have not started any sort of paperwork yet. Most people, from what I've learned throughout the process, they kind of keep that process private, and then they kind of share the journey as they're farther along. And we just kind of felt compelled to share this from the get-go. It will stretch us radically at times. There have been numerous times where we practiced just getting the camera used to our family being on, and I'm looking at you like, shut it off a lot. And that is it's going to be a growth process, but like what we said, from like where we are today to where we're going to be, like someday there's going to be a baby in our home, and it could be a year, it could be 18 months, it could be 8 months. We don't have a clue what this process looks like, but we've taken that desire that we had and we placed it before the Lord, and he's opened up our hearts, and we're on board, and we're moving forward, and we are going to capture it and everything in between. So this is going to be a place that we're going to land that journey.
Right. So again, we wanted to bring you guys along. We know it's going to be a trying time. We know there's going to be encouragement along the way, and we want you to kind of just dive in with us and be able to see the faithfulness that God's going to show through our growth, through your growth. I mean, we think you guys are going to be encouraged by this. We think we're going to be encouraged by this. We're like ridiculous. Like, we want this exposure to the growth in our faith, because we know that we're going to see faithfulness where it looks like it's not possible. And we believe that he's gonna pave ways, and it may not look the way we hope it will. It may be harder than we imagine, but everyone in our family, our children and us, are so excited. I mean, the kids are like, are we gonna get a baby tomorrow? Like, they don't quite understand the time. Right. But that's why we want to capture this. We want to be able to look back at this. We are excited to see how God grows us even in this journey of just sharing our life and documenting, because we're going to be real. You're going to see the messes, the tears, the excitement, the disappointment. We want to share it all. And we will kind of post it in different places, but it's going to land on YouTube. And we are excited for you to see us become a family with 7 kids, which is exciting. A little crazy, but definitely exciting.
I don't know if you know our license plate, but it says our last name, and then it says the number 8, and I keep telling the kids, well, 9 is divine. So it's really exciting. Our number being at 9 is so cool. So we really love you guys. It's been a wild last 6 months of getting out to where we are and getting planted. We are getting to know people out here, and life goes fast. So
we're excited to
be able to share this.
Yeah, bring you guys along on the journey. So here we go.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't recording. Okay.
I want to be up.
That's too close to me. That's better. That's better. Yeah.
Can you just come closer? Oh my gosh, you're being awkward. Can you not lean forward?
It is awkward. You're looking in the top.
I am, because I'm looking. I'm not going to record right now. Lean forward. Like, hey, this is us. Like, what's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel natural.
Hey, like, we want to tell you something.
Come in close. We have a secret. Like that.
Do you feel natural there? I feel fine.
Sure. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, can I scoot into you a little bit?
Yeah. That was too into me.
Portrait.
There we go. That's nice.
That's good. That works.